Good morning, guys. It's Andrew Keene from KeenOnTheMarket.com. This is your opening bell for 3/18/2013. So, Cyprus news over the weekend. The S&P 500 futures were down as many as, what were they down? Over 20 points. What do I see going on right now? I am more long than I am short, but I'm very stock specific. I see E-Trade down a little bit, LNC down, Sticks down, VOCS got an upgrade. VOCS is up a little bit. As I look at my P&L, I notice that I am down money. Not surprised. Apple Minis come out today. Apple Minis come out today. So I'm excited to see Apple Minis coming out. Let's see if they're up right now. The markets are probably going to be pretty wide on these. Apple Mini options. I don't even see them in my thing. So they are the April. Oh, here's the Apple Minis, I think. Keep an eye on these this morning. SDS 43 calls being sold. SDS 43 calls. Apple looks very strong this morning, unchanged right now. I'd rather be long than short Apple. I think the tide might have been flipped for a little while, and Apple looks very, very strong this morning. See some GGB calls being bought. Yeah, the minis are too wide right now for me to trade them. I'll keep an eye on them, maybe half an hour after opening rotation. The minis and Apple are too wide right now. Maybe after their opening rotation, they'll move. So I'm up a little bit of money today in VOCS. VOCS up another 20 cents on an upgrade. Other than that, I see myself, I'm down a little bit in LNC, down money in GT. GT is selling off. Google's down $10. CERS moving lower. JCPenney, I'm still on a put spread in JCPenney. It's around 18 cents. I'd like to get out of around 16 cents, so JCPenney. A lot of my positions went away on Friday. It's Apple, I think, 7. Apple 7 is the minis. Apple 7 is the minis. So I'm not sure if I look in here which ones they are on here. These are April 12th, April 19th. I'm going to have to call Interactive Brokers and ask how I get them. HTZ, April 20 puts being bought and the April 19 puts being sold. HTZ put spread being bought. HTZ put spread being bought. See some activity in IWS. IWS, Russell cap, I don't care about that. PMTI. PMTI trading. I see some Arena weekly calls being traded. Weekly calls in ARNA. Not taking anything in that. Sticks down. I'm long calls and sticks. So I'm long calls and sticks. ERIC, ETFC, SGMO, Dendron. So I know that I'm going to be down a little bit of money this morning. I am also long volatility. Anytime you're long calls, you're long volatility. IRM is lower. Talked about this July 40 calls. Valero's lower. CDNS lower. The yen is higher. So as of right now, I'm sticking on all my long positions. JCPenney, I'm going to try to bid up my put spread in JCPenney. I'm short the April 14-13 put spread. Sorry, I'm short the April, 13-14 put spread. I'm going to put in a 17 bid for it. I think I sold it at 30 cents. JCPenney, I'm trying to buy back a put spread that I sold. I'm going to put a 16 bid for it, and I'll just leave it in all day. So 16 bid for the JCPenney, 14-13 bear put spread. So I'm going to put that in here. Exit to close. Not filled. Buy the JCPenney April 14, 13 put spread for 16-cent debit. I sold it for a 30-cent credit. So I'm trying to take all my JCPenney off at a double. I'm long JCPenney by being short put spreads. Apple's up, bucking the trend. More rumors about dividend, stock buyback, what they're going to do with their cash on hand. CEDC up 2 cents. It's like a miracle. AZN had some news this morning. That stock is lower. GT is lower. STP lower. So you see a lot of red on the right. I kind of want to see what the VIX was doing. VIX up $2. So I haven't done any new trading. I'm trying to get rid of my JCPenney put spread. Spooze volume back here a little bit. Apple rallying. Amazon only down a little bit. VIX up 20%. SNSS saw a huge put seller. And SNSS. Look at SNSS. Into the Ichimoku cloud on the daily. Short-term trend is lower. Paper sold some SNSS puts last week. Let me see where I can get these calls. Let me see exactly what puts they sold. They sold July 5 puts and SNSS. Maybe I want to buy some SNSS July 5 calls. SNSS. I would like to see the stock sell back off a little bit more. SNSS, paper sold July 5 puts. I want to buy July 5 calls, but I don't want to buy them just yet. I want to buy them when stock's trading down a little bit more. Straddle's $1.80, so I'd like to get these into these at around 80 cents, 85 cents. SNSS, I'm going to be looking at buying July calls in SNSS. SNSS, I'm looking to buy calls. I have not done anything just yet. JCPenney raging higher here. Diamond doing nothing, CNQ lower, Valero lower, Valero rallying back a little bit. Let's bring up Valero on the daily and on the weekly. So Valero, technical short setup right here where the yellow meets the green. I was trying to change my Ichimoku cloud a little bit. So the Tenkan sign. Valero too short for me to do anything in that. Market coming back here a little bit. XOP, May 60 puts being bought. XOP, May 60 puts. Talked about paper selling some CDNS puts as well. I don't want to put on a trade just yet. Haven't seen too much unusual option activity yet. I'm keeping an eye on SNSS. SNSS paper sold a bunch of puts in July. I want to get long SNSS, but I want to buy it a little bit closer. If it comes back above here, the short-term moving averages are lower. In SNSS, we see the cloud shifting. Gonna keep an eye on SNSS to the long side. Apple raging here. Apple up $2. SPOO's only down 11.75. I would rather be long the market than short it. I see some Sony puts being bought. I'm not going to be taking a trade here in Sony, SNE. Stock's down 63 cents. I see some May 15 puts being bought. I'm not taking a trade in SNE, SNE. Still long some puts in MCRL. I'm going to offer some of those at 45. I've had these on forever. So exit to close. Offering but not filled. 1/4 of MCRL. May 10 puts for 45 cents. So I'm offering some MCRL puts. I've not got filled yet. I'm long puts. I've been long these for a very long time. And I got filled on JCPenney. I'm completely out of JCPenney. So I'm completely out of JCPenney. Stock's higher. I shorted a put spread, sold a put spread. I'm out of the trade. I bought it back. So I bought the JCPenney April 14-13 put spread. Filled at 16 cents. I have no position left in JCPenney. So I'm out of JCPenney. That's my first trade today. This is Andrew Keen wrapping up the opening bell for 3/18/2013. I will see you guys this afternoon. If you guys ever want to get in the live trading room for free trials, send me an email, andrew@keenonthemarket.com. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the trading room soon.